Okay, guys, here's where we're at. Getting close. I hadn't done anything to the doors other than rebuild the window tracks and that kind of stuff, the inner and outer moldings. But I need to put something on there for some type of door panel. So I dug these out. This is what came with the car. And they are roach. The wood is. The rest of it, pretty much the same way. But I bought the new backer boards from LMR. Gonna do a little video of pulling the old one off, pulling staples out. I've got a new board for it. We're gonna put that on, put some staples in it. They sent me the kit I bought. They got the new keeper clips, whatever you want to call them. And I bought the new upper piece here, the inner door molding, whatever they call it. But this thing was filthy. It was basically both of them were in the car, covered in leaves and dirt. So I dug them out, got me a cheap brush from Walmart. You can see the old material's all loose. I'm going to have to glue all that back. But that's doable. Going to dismantle this thing, get the new wood on, restaple it, and let it sit. And then we'll put it back in the car. You'll get to see what they look like. I do have the door pulls. They're nasty. They were buried. I'll clean those up and show you what we got. The door open mechanism and the door window crank. I've got all that. So the driver's side, I removed the rod. So if you push the rod down, locks the door. Took that out. So driver's side, I don't have to worry about locking myself in and out of the car. So anyway, there's that. That's what we're dealing with. Total junk. But they, I think they'll come out okay. You know, for us, what we're doing, it'd be fine. And, you know, I won't be hitting the metal on the end of the door. So let's get started. Y'all stand by for the next clip. First step, got to get all of these staples out. So lay the old material back best you can. In some instances, you can kind of get your hand behind it and separate it. Now my other one I didn't have to separate the carpet. It just came loose. Now this one, places it looks like somebody might already been in there one time in the past and shot some new adhesive on it. So we might have to do this one a little different, but we'll see when we get there. As you can see, I'm just popping one side out. If they'll come out all the way, that's great, but you know, if they won't, get you enough to grab onto. I'm trying not to leave anything in there. So if they break, trying to separate that. Trying to keep as much of the foam intact. once you get it up, you can kind of, let me flip this thing over here. See, I've got it up and I'm just kind of working the old carpet on around. Go around the other side when I don't walk in front of the camera. Like I said, I hope your panels are in better shape than my panels, because mine are bad. The wood is. Okay, now I've got my hand under the foam where it is actually adhered to the wood. Get back here on my side. And I'm just separating the old wood now. I'm just getting the old wood out of the way. Simple as that. That is the old piece right there. Okay. This is what I'm left working with. Here's a replacement. I mean, you can see that thing is roached, but so that's what I'm working with. Now, my way of doing this is wife came out. So what we're doing, she had an idea of why don't I just lay the one up here, because it does have a couple different holes. So I'm just looking at it, using it for a template more or less, instead of marking it. But so we're going across. Just pushing them down. I know, guys, it's a knife. It'll hurt you. Believe me, I've got stitches before. Like I said, this is not a Meekum restoration by no means. But it's going to be good enough for me. And like I always tell y'all, you build it for you. When you start building cars for somebody else, it needs to be very expensive, because everybody needs to build their own stuff, if you ask me. But so there we are, out with the old, in with. All right, there's several types of staplers. There's this Stanley sharpshooter. Now, and there's a heavy duty manual one. There's a Amazon Bostic. Works great for the outer edge. Can't use it on this. So the other panel that I've done, it's already on the car. I'll show it to you in a minute. I used this thing for these. I think they're 3/8, 5/16 staples. That's what I put on this top one. These are 1/4 inch for the bottom. Okay. Now these short steeples, set those to the side. Okay. Now we got her sitting on there. We're ready to put down a little adhesive. Y'all stand by. Okay. That's what I'm using right there. General Trim adhesive. 3M Auto. So now all we're going to do is just hold this up just enough to be able to get under here and give her a good dose. Both sides. And from my experience, can't get too much. I guess you can, but now on the can, directions say, let that flash a little bit, put another coat on it, and it says 2 coats, wait 1 to 3 minutes. Once it becomes tacky, then you can put them together. So, I just check it with my finger every once in a while. It's a little tacky now. Give it another good coat. Especially along that carpet line. All right, we're going to let that flash off. We'll sit here and hold it. This is where you'll learn how bad your vinyl is. Because mine is brittle. Y'all have seen it cracking off. That's okay. If this was a show car, we would have bought a new pair of door panels. It's not. So, here we are. Letting it flash off. Let it get a little tackier than that. I'll show y'all what I did with the other one. This is the second door panel. First one y'all are seeing. What I did on the other one, I used a little hand school stapler. Worked great. But I didn't have this thing at the time. So we'll probably use this. We'll probably put the 1/4-inch staples in it. I just loaded it with the long ones. Okay, we're tacky now, boys. We're going to just let her lay. I'm going to move the wood out and find my material. In fact, that really needs to be something flat, but we'll do the best we can with what we got. Get her up and around, all the way around. That wood's got to go. Once you get her flat, go along here, get your lip pulled over. Oh, it's the staple. Finger found it. Once you got part of it down there, just go ahead and push down. And as you'll see, like I did, the worst parts are these corners. Because on mine, those corners were rotten. Not just the wood, Everything there was right. Now I've got it all wrapped around. Let's come back. Really, if you can weight it, weight her down, and walk off for a while. All right, we're back. Had to go to the local snow cone place, Helen Snowballs, and got me a 0 sugar ice cream flavored snow cone. Us people with diabetes or insulin resistance or whatever the hell that's called, got to watch the sugar. All right, let's see what we got here. I've been gone about an hour, so the glue ought to be good and set up. Yeah, all right, fellas. We went from an old floppy to what you got right there, and we still ain't stapled it down good. So we're gonna give her a shot now. That's what we're working with. Now, like I said, it's got these, I don't know what used to be on there, maybe some kind of map pocket looking thing. I don't know. We're not running that in our car. So basically, what you see now is where we're at. So let's work these little edges here that need some tender loving care with a little bit of adhesive. Put some tools out of the way. It's always good to spray a little of that on your fingers. All right, here we go. It's going to fold it over on itself. You know, hold on. I got some little clamps. Not really what they're made for, but, you know, what they say. Poor folks got poor ways. All right, we got her clamped on there. We need a couple other ones. Y'all stand by. Okay. All right. Got her clipped on there now. All right, let me get a couple pictures right quick. You can see those staples in that upper trim molding. We're just going to pull those out. The bottom side of those staples, oh, you can see up under there. Them rascals are brutal. I'm just going to cut them off. Y'all stand by for the next clip. All right, so we pried this thing off. These, you can see the staples in there. Man, they're big ones. But got that pried off. You know, yeah, it's bent. The other one, you just line it up, and it's got some little self-tappers they send you. So put that in. This is looking at the door panel. Right here before we put her on. Y'all stand by for the next clip. We'll put this thing on. We'll be done with it. All right, guys. Here we are. Got the door clips in, whatever you want to call them, push clips, whatever. I don't know. I lost one. So we got one oddball. Everything else is in there. All right. We're going to put this thing on. Y'all stand by for the next clip. Find your where your clips align. And that's basically what you got. All right. Now, guys, look at this thing. I'm going to hold it close to the camera. This thing is nasty. All right, folks. What we got here, this is actually a squirt bottle. It says mean green, but I've used all that. That's simple green in there. Got me a brush. And you can see I've already knocked off the loose stuff. And that thing was black before. You can see on there it's dingy. I'm just soaking it right now. It's been soaking about 5 minutes. I'm going to put some more on there. Like I said, nothing elaborate to it. This thing is not going to be perfect. I'm not going to repaint it. Nothing on the car has been repainted, so why would I start now? Just finishing up this, cleaning up this door pull. Y'all stand by. Let me show you the passenger side now, since y'all been waiting so patiently. All right, that's the driver's side before I put the door pull on. It's outside right now, getting cleaned up. That's the new board in it. It's not perfect, but it's good enough for what we're doing. I mean, look in there. No carpet. That thing's got more carpet than the car on it. Y'all stand by. Here's the passenger side. All right, guys. There's passenger side. Put back together. I found what I ordered a set from LMR. These little benzels. This one was cracked. I glued it, but I do have a new one. I am going to put it on there because that's the only new thing I got on the other side. So I will put that on there. You can see the door pull. It's not perfect, but it is clean. I mean, that stuff don't come off. That is the original 81 door panel. Has new wood in it, and it's on the car. So we're waiting to finish up cleaning the driver's side. We get it put back on. We'll wrap this video up. Y'all stand by for the next clip. Okay, guys, here we are. We'll wrap this video up. Got door panels installed. They're not perfect. The car's not perfect. Totally substandard. But it's something on there where if I'm in the car driving or my wife's in the car riding or either or, don't have to worry about rubbing up against something that's sharp over there on the door panel. So, or without the door panel on there. So, retrofitted those with some new wood. Got it in there. Gonna wrap this video up. Hopefully it's a little shorter. We got some more things in store for the car. So y'all stand by for the next video. Give us a like and subscribe. And once again, we thank you guys for watching, and y'all have a blessed day.